Good afternoon, venerables, and good afternoon, everyone. Okay, can you hear me? Check.
Yes, I can hear.
Can, right? Okay, now you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, to be sure that I'm not talking alone. Okay, now. Okay. Missy, how are you? How are you doing? Good.
Hello.
Hello. Are you doing good? Right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you,
Okay.
teacher Samran.
Okay. Yeah. So today you're not working, right?
Yeah, no, not working. That's why able to attend the class.
Okay. Now, so last week, you didn't come, right?
Yes, last week I'm actually in overseas, so that's why not able to log in. The Wi-Fi is not connected.
Okay.
Yeah, so miss the first class. Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Okay, welcome. Welcome back to our classroom. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so right now you you develop yourself, okay, to the upper step, okay, to the next step, that is you are in the intermediate, okay,
Yes.
intermediate level. Okay. Yeah, I hope that everyone proud of yourself. Okay, I hope that everyone work really hard, right?
Yes.
Okay, including Kun Gilman.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, welcome back
Yeah,
now.
last week I was also overseas, having a conference of,
Uh-huh.
Hong Kong. That's why I couldn't attend anything.
Okay. Now you are in Hong Kong, right?
No, I'm back in Singapore already.
Sorry, in you are in Singapore. Okay, Singapore. I think maybe two people, right? Two people in Singapore. Okay. Now, right now online. Uh, Singapore. And valuable Hector, you are not in German anymore right now. You're in Thailand, right? Are you? Are
สวัส
you?
ดีครับ
Okay, you
สวัสดีครับ
already. Okay, you
ลา
disrobe,
สิกา
right?
ลาสิกาแล้ว
Last sick car. When did you disrobe?
um 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I arrived in Germany last Sunday, and I ordained for almost 2 months. So from June until beginning of June until the end of July.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. How was it? How was your monk life?
It was very good.
Very good, right? Okay.
Very good. Yeah. 2 months for me was like the longest time that I had so far.
Ah,
And yeah, very good experience again. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Looking forward to the next time.
Okay, good to hear that. Okay, yeah. You can welcome the others to be
Yeah.
to spend your valuable time. Okay, spend your valuable times now. Yeah, actually, it's depending on hours, the many factor, many condition. Okay, if you are available, so yeah, I think once in your life, I think it's good now. Uh, because actually to become a monk, to become a nun, or even though bhikkhuni, okay, in Thailand, okay, or maybe in some country, is not for a lifetime. Okay, not like in Sri Lanka or in some country. So if you become a monk, it means that uh, you have to design. Okay, you have to make decision that it means that your lifetime becoming a monk now, and maybe you cannot. Okay, you cannot disrobe in like in Sri Lanka. Actually, I got a friend, okay, from Sri Lanka too, to disrobe. Maybe like is unacceptable, unacceptable in the society. Okay, now, but actually this is the depending on its culture. Okay, it's the tradition. But in according to the according Thai culture or Thai tradition, every man, okay, every man have to become a monk, maybe once, okay, maybe or one time in their life. Now, if those who already became a monks, they are called like a pandita, or like the white person or the complete person, like that. Okay, in their lifetime, because that very good time for them. Okay, to study about the Buddha teaching. But since Thai, I think Thai culture or Thai tradition also is gradually changed according to maybe according to many factors now. Maybe it's concerning about economic factors. Maybe it's concerned about uh, many other factors. You know that in the past, if Thai men, okay, they want to become a monks, they have to prepare everything. At least, okay, they have to become a monk for 3 months, okay, in Buddhist Lent, okay, during Buddhist Lent time. Yeah, they can become a monks before Buddhist Lent, and they cannot disrobe during the Buddhist Lent 3 months. If they want to disrobe, okay, they have to disrobe after Buddhist Lent. It means that after 3 months now. So in the past, okay, in the past, yeah, Thai, especially Thai men, okay, Thai men, they have a chance, okay, at least they study about the Buddha teaching for 3 months. But right now, so I think right now many excuse, many excuse. Maybe I cannot now. I cannot I cannot stop working or something like that. Maybe they will become monk for like a 7 days. Okay. Actually 7 days. It's like a become a monk uh as the tradition, but they don't have much time. Okay, they don't have much time to study. Okay, to study. Right. Yeah, right now, not many Thai men uh have a chance to become a monk for 3 months now. Okay. Okay, anyway, anyways, now I'd like to anumotana, okay? I'd like to say sadhu, okay, for your uh the experience, okay, that I can say that your valuable experience in monkhood now.
Yeah. I
Okay,
also
but
like to share
those
my merits with everyone here in the class. Now,
okay,
uh,
okay, we accept that, okay, we anumotana, okay, for your merit now. Yeah, according to making marriage, as you learn that, okay, we can do marriage. Now we can make marriage. Okay, we can make marriage in different way. Okay, you can make marriage by like a charity. Okay, sharing your things by giving dana. Okay, now dana, and you can make marriage now by the observing of the like the precepts. Okay, the observing precepts, or you just keep the precepts. Okay, 5 precepts, 8 precepts. Actually, these course now, this course you study about 8 precept or uposatha. Okay, uposatha. Even now, there are some more precepts depending on depending on your times. Okay, last course you already study about 5 precepts. Okay, and in this higher level, okay, in higher level as a lay person, okay, as a lay person, you can improve yourself more, okay, for the precept. Okay, if anyone want to practice the uposatha, okay, or uposatha, from 5 that you develop yourself to 8, like that. Okay, maybe you can develop more, okay, about the precepts. Okay, uposatha. Okay, now what about now our months now? I'm not sure how many months in this class right now. Jordan.
Hello, Dr. Samran. Hello.
Okay. Where are you now?
Australia, Perth.
Australia. Okay. Okay. You're
Western
still in
Australia.
Australia. Australia. What is the time in Australia now?
In Western Australia, it is 2:15 in the
No,
afternoon.
the time. What is the time now?
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock, right? Okay. That's a good time. Okay. It's good time now. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, afternoon is the good time for taking a nap too. Okay, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Someone, okay, you know that after you have lunch now. Actually, I teach student. Okay, actually, I have to work really hard. Okay, to awake to awake the student because after they have meal, now, they feel sleepy. Okay, they feel sleepy. So I have to find some techniques, okay, to help them, okay, to awake them. Okay. I think no one, okay, no one here feels sleepy at this time, okay. Now, okay. Now we gonna start, okay. Actually we're going to continue, okay. We're going to continue from last week, okay. Actually, last week I just give introductions now about now the triple gems, okay. The triple gems actually before we learn about the uposatha, okay, the postata, the first step, okay, the first step, like when you undertake the uposatha, now taking the triple gem as the refuge, at the refuge, also one important step, okay. Okay, why we talk about the triple gems? Now, why we talk about to take the triple gems, the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha as the refuge? Now, actually, I already told you the reasons. Okay, today I will maybe just revise about this, and after that we will go. We will continue. Okay, for our today lesson. Now, okay. So I will share you, maybe I will share you this today's slide. And for last week's slide now, if anyone who maybe you just join the light and your like groups late, okay, now maybe you cannot see the slide or including the PDF file books I send you. Okay, maybe you can tell me about that. Okay, if you still not get it now, maybe you can study from the text, or maybe you can study from the slide now. If you don't get it and if you don't see it, okay, you can tell me, because maybe I have seen that some of you join the line like group later, okay, after I sent the find. Okay. I will send you today file. Okay, to your like groups. Okay, you can download it now. But if you want me to send the first slide, now I also can send it again. Okay. The first one. Post. Let's be checked. Okay. I'm going to show you now. Maybe it's the first slide to have like to revise or to have the conclusion. What I told you last week. Let me check whether I can share my slide or not. Show the screen, the whole screen. and then share. Okay. Okay. Last week I talked about this. Uposatha. Okay. I have I will revise now what I did last week now. Okay, the talking about the values. Okay, the values of refuge now. Actually, it's now I also to remind you that to take the triple hymns, okay, as the refuge now. Maybe it difference now from like a praying, okay, like a praying for the gods as maybe the others, the believers, the belief, okay, from the gods, okay, maybe they take the gods as their refuge now. But for the values, okay, of taking the triple gems now as the refuge, maybe you also can have like a advantage. This kind of values. Now, for example, like you see the opportunities now, okay? For this kind of opportunity that you have encounters, okay, to the rich, the triple that you are allowed, okay, you are granted to the precious opportunity. You have a good opportunity, and this opportunity you must, okay, maybe you should not enough. You must not scandal by neglecting to study and practice the teaching. So if if you accept, okay, if you accept as the tribalism to be your refuge now. For example, like the Buddha, okay, you take the Buddha as the refuge now. These opportunities now, maybe you when you see the Buddha, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the Buddha that you see will be by your uh imaginations without the image of the Buddha, like the Buddha statues or whatever. Okay, why we think of the Buddha? Okay, the Buddha is different, okay, from like the gods that the other maybe believe a believer believe in the gods like that. The Buddha is not like a gods. The gods, maybe the gods that if you have a faith, okay, if you have a faith in gods, okay, in God, and you also expect, okay, you expect something back from the God. For example, like someone when they pray, okay, now, okay, even though they confess now their sin or whatever they have done badly before that, okay, uh finally you will ask something, okay, you will ask something from the God, like a pray, right? You pray, it's okay, I should have like a happy life, okay, whatever that you just pray, okay. But the Buddha, when you see the Buddha image, okay, the Buddha image as a good example person, that the Buddha, you okay, we consider the Buddha as a human being, not like a super, like a super the person who have like supernatural power like that. But we see the Buddha as our examples or good examples now, or supreme examples, okay. Human, okay, human beings now can develop themselves, okay, can develop themselves until realize the truth, until he delivers from suffering, okay? We just see the Buddha as our good examples. The person, if the person train themselves, okay, if the person, they work hard, really hard, they can train themselves. It's especially the mental training, mental development, mind development. So they can deliver suffering, okay? They can extinct their sufferings. So that's it. Now, the purpose of the Buddha, okay? The Buddha was born, okay? The Buddha was born to extinct the suffering, okay? And to be the example for the others. And as we learn, okay, from the story, many people who follow his way, who follow his teaching, they also can deliver, okay? They can get, they can extinct the sufferings, okay? So it means that when you see the Buddha, there you have to consider the Buddha like this. It's not like the person like a supernatural powers, okay? So in this way, okay, you when you see you have this opportunity, okay, you take the Buddha as a refuge, and the Dhamma, okay, for the Dhamma also now, as I told you last week, okay, the Dhamma will protect. Dhamma will protect those who practice Dhamma, okay. Now, Dhamma, okay, those who practice Dhamma will live happily. This is according to the Buddha teaching. Dhammachari Sukhang Seti, okay? Now, those who practice Dhamma, they will live happily.
Yeah.
So when you take the Dhamma as your refuge, Dhamma not just only, okay, Dhamma also is the kind of thing like you believe, you read, you study only, okay? You not just only study, you just are not only memorize the Buddha teaching, okay? Learn the Buddha teaching by heart without practicing Dhamma. It's nothing, okay? Dhamma cannot help you, okay? That's why, so when you take the Dhamma as your refuge, the Dhamma, also you have opportunity to use the Dhamma, to practice the Dhamma. And even though the Sangha, okay, the Sangha, those the Buddha disciples, the Sangha, those at least those who attain, okay, like a sopanna, okay, sotapanna up, okay, now. So for this level, that they are considered like the Buddha disciple or the Sangha, okay. So the Sangha also now, yeah, they were or they are examples, okay. They are example for us, okay. Now who's also the one who proved the Buddha teaching, who practiced from the Buddha teaching. So when we take these triple gems as our refuge, okay, we can see our opportunity, okay. And maybe, okay, to take the Buddha, the triple gem at the refuge, okay, that we accept the blessing, okay. So the practitioner, okay, the practitioner that embrace the refuge of the triple gems and apply teaching to their life. And as I told you before, only those who accept the triple gem, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and after that they apply the teaching to their life. So those who apply the Buddha teaching in their life, so they will have happiness, okay? That The blessing. When we talk about blessing, okay, yeah, of course. Now, everyone, when you go to the temple, especially Thai people, when they go to the temple, the monks, they sprinkle the holy water, right? Oh, some people, okay, that if they go to the temple and they don't get anything back, like the sprinkle water, or at least the monk have to give their blessing, okay? At least the monk had to say sapi or yatha sapi or whatever, okay? Maybe some people feel, oh, today I don't get anything back like that, okay? Because maybe they count, okay? There's something must be like a blessing from the monks, or it's kind of like the waters, holy waters, or even maybe someone they can get some like the amulet, right? The amulet, the small image, okay, maybe of the Buddha, of the monks also, okay. So they will feel happy, okay, yeah, at least because they feel here like I guess kind of like a object, or something like a not abstract, maybe not abstract, like a get like a concrete. I can touch it like that. I can touch the water. I can touch the object. Okay, so okay, this kind of thing, even okay, even yeah, is you can give like the power or willpower, okay, willpower from this kind of thing, okay, because maybe some people they still need that, okay, some people they still need this kind of things, okay, to make them happier or to have more confidence. So that's why some temple, okay, that's why some temple in Thailand, okay, especially in Thailand, the people they go to the temples and they just get or even though they buy, okay, they buy or donate money and they get this amulet back, okay. So yeah, for the monk also, the monks want to help them, okay, to help those who still needs a kind of concrete thing, okay. Yeah, they get that from the monks or from the temple like that. But for those practitioner, okay, for those uh Buddhists who understand about the real truth of the Buddha teaching, even though maybe they don't get those kind of things, they still okay, yeah, everything in my mind, okay, in my heart, like that. So they, yeah, they can, but they don't rely on the material thing. They don't rely on like a concrete things, okay. So it means that if you are in this level now, yeah, I appreciate that. It means that you develop yourself more, okay. Now but I don't blame, okay, those, okay, people who still have a lot of like materials or concrete objects, yeah, that like a Buddha amulet or whatever, okay, yeah, because maybe they still need more confidence, okay, but that's okay, okay. But if they just hang the Buddhist amulet, but they do bad things, so I don't agree about that, okay. Now at least, okay, the Buddha wish them, okay, now the Buddha even though the amulet should remind them that, okay, so I shouldn't, like I should do any good thing because the Buddha right with me like now, maybe this Buddha disciple also with me right now, so they shouldn't, okay, they shouldn't do. So if they keep, okay, those material thing and help them to remind about the Buddha teaching, yeah, fine, okay, no problems, okay. And it's also help to cultivate the devotion, okay, to cultivate the devotion, the true values of refuse lie in the depths of one faith, respect, and devotion toward the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. For the devotion, okay, for the devotion, so the devotion you can cultivate the devotion. So for example, if you have the faith, okay, if you have your faith in the Triple Gem strongly, okay, So it means that you are not checking. Your mind is not vabbing, right? Not vabbing. Your mind not vabbing. So when you listen, maybe from the other beliefs, at least I already proved myself. I already proved the Buddha teaching by myself. Okay, you say like a boat, right? The boat have, if the boat have anchor, right? If the boat have anchor, by the time, okay, by the time, maybe the storm, okay, the storm coming, okay, the really big wind storm come, and if you have the like a boat, right? A boat have anchor, so you are safe, right? You are safe at that time. Same, okay, if you have devotion, okay, to the Buddha, Dhamma, or Sangha, whatever that will affect you. So, but you are state, you're a stateful person, okay? And the last one, the values, okay, of the taking refuge, okay, the temperature mass refuge, you are trading the part, okay, you are trading the part. Uh, the refuge in the Triple is not merely a ritual or belief, okay, but a commitment, okay, commitment to walk the path of enlightenment guided by the wisdom or compassion they embody. Okay, so it means that you right now you just step, okay, you step your feet now on the path, okay, now you are start walking, okay, you are start walking to the destination. At least, okay, at least right now you decided, okay, you made decision to walk to this part, okay, you studying, okay, you trading your part now. Yeah, studying, okay, studying from you have a certain faith, okay, you have certain study or certain path faith on the triple gems, okay, triple gem. You believe in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and after that, this is the first step. After that, you can keep on, you keep walking, you never walk alone. Okay, nah, it's not like for maybe Liverpool fan, I say like that, never walk alone. Okay, why I say that you never walk alone, okay, because you have the Buddha, right? You have the Buddha, you have the Dhamma, and you have the Sangha, okay, at least you have companions. I can say that you have Kalyana, okay, you have Kalyana, the Buddha as your Kalyana, Dhamma, then Sangha as your Kalyana. Okay, now Kalyana is doesn't mean just only it will be person like that. Okay, Kalyana also can be text, can be teaching or whatever. Okay, now so it means that you're never walk alone if you take the tripsum as the refuge. Okay, so now that the conclusion from the last week, okay, the secure refuge, lifelong journey. That as we talk about your journey, okay, that is the lifelong journey. Lifelong journey. Maybe your lifelong journey, not only this lifetime, okay, now because when we talk about lifelong, maybe your lifelong journey for those who believe about rebirth, okay, it's not just only this life. You still walk, okay, you still keep walking according to the circle of life that the Buddha he found. These circles now, these the life circles cause the suffering, right? Cause the suffering. That's why he okay, he tried to deliver, okay, the suffering, okay. And okay, for this, the secure, okay, secure refuge, okay, you have like a faithful refuge, okay. So this faithful refuge to prosperity in the realms of the gods, okay. Actually, the realms, okay, the realms of the gods, maybe the word gods, not like the gods that you may understand, or maybe the other region understand. According to the Buddha, okay, according to Buddhist belief, okay, as you know that our life is not just only one life, okay, we have we have many life, and our the realms, okay? We as the human being, okay, this life, we are lucky, okay? We are lucky because we were born as human, right? But we don't know, okay, that we have the our life is safe or not, okay? Because our life also depending on our gamma, okay? The gamma also will lead us, okay? Gamma will lead us to different form, different limbs, okay? Even though the limb of course now, according to the belief also different, okay? Different levels, okay? Not only 3 level like you study, okay? Now beginner, intermediate, and advanced, okay? 3 level. But the limbs of the gods also different limbs, different levels, and different conditions, okay? But I don't want to talk too much about this because this is because I cannot prove, I cannot show you, I cannot bring it and show you. Just I'd like to talk a little bit about this. But according to Buddhist belief, we believe that our lives, not just only this life, but to be sure, if you are faithful, okay, if you have like a faithful refuge, take this the refuge. At least if you practice now, if you practice according to the Buddha teachings, your destination to be sure, okay, that you will be in like in the safe place, in the safe or maybe better place like that, okay? But even though the realm of gods also impermanent, okay, is not the same as the other belief, okay? Now, because the other belief, maybe the gods in if you go, okay, to stay with the god, maybe you can stay forever, okay? That the eternal, okay, eternal, never been reborn again like that. No, not in Buddhism, it's not like that. Even the gods also, okay, the like you say, like angels, or we say like a Brahma, okay, the Brahma, or different kind of gods in Buddhism also impermanent. Impermanence means one day they also have to change, they have to shift from this status to the other status like that, okay? At least, okay, those who practice the Buddha teaching, to be sure that you will have good life, you have better life, okay? And also wisdom guided refuge, okay, to culminate in the cessation of suffering and attainment nirvana. Of course, if you trading part, to this step, at least you already count. Start number 1, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? At least now you count. You already count 1, 2, 3, depending on, okay, how much you practice. And unwavering commitment, okay, required diligent study, practice, and application of the teachings and lifelong dedication. Part 2, enlightenment now is the continuous journey of spiritual refinement. Okay, before the Buddha got enlightenment or attained enlightenment, he spent a lot of energy and times, okay, not only for one lifetime, okay, not only from one this that those his life, but many life, okay? So your journey is the lifelong and continuous journey, okay? Continuous journey, especially your journey with the spiritual refinement. Now, spiritual refinement. Now, someone's maybe especially Buddhists believe that, okay, whatever you have practiced, okay, whatever you have practiced for example, if you practice the Buddhist ways of life, for example, you keep precepts, you practice according to the Buddha teaching, you do meditations. Now, whatever you do like this, what about if you pass away? Yeah, of course, everyone. Okay, we have this. We will be the same. And after that, what will happens? Okay. So according to the Buddhist belief, okay. So whatever you have practiced, whatever you have uh, done for this lifetime or maybe in the past lifetime, is still like a continuous. Okay. You still have that. Okay. When you make merit, okay, the effect, okay, we talk about the cause and the effect, okay. So if you have a good cause, of course, the good effect also you will get it, right? Because whatever the cause you do, whatever the cause you make, okay, the effect also will be like that. So those who practice, for example, who used to practice meditation, who used to preserve the precepts, those also will keep continence, maybe into next life, okay? You know, for those like the monks, okay, you maybe you can observe, maybe someone, okay, maybe someone, why? Maybe they just start practice, like a meditation. Why they can learn really easy? Why they can capture it really easy? Okay, but someone, oh, really hard. Really hard to to do meditation. It take really long time. Okay, to calm. Okay, to calm down their mind, to have a peaceful the meditation like that. Why? So because we are different. Maybe our previous course show the effect right now. Okay, now because in the past maybe you never practice, or maybe you practice a little bit like that. So that's why the it's better. Okay, it's better to keep practicing. Okay, to do like a whatever. Okay, practicing according to Dhamma teaching, or practicing according to uh like a meditation or whatever. Okay, so you don't waste your time. Okay, of course you don't waste your time. Okay, now the Buddhas, he became the Buddha not just only one lifetime. So now you according to your understanding, he also practiced. He also used to accumulate, right? Accumulate the merit for, well, we say that for hundred of cups now, or a lot of like a million years like that. Okay, so that's why it's lifelong. Okay, dedication. Okay, that's it for last week. Okay, for last week, what we did. Okay, and so today we will start now the significance of Uposatha in Buddhism. Okay. Before I start, okay, before I will continue, okay, for today lessons now. Actually, last week I haven't finished it. Okay, just want to talk more. So today we talk about the Uposatha now. Okay. Is there any questions? Now, is there any question? Is there any comments? Now, okay. Before I will continue, it's kind of a break. Okay, to break. uh. Okay. Heko. Heko. I'd like to ask about your the. Actually, we talk about the taking the tourisms. Okay, taking the tourisms as the refuge now. How do you understand this? Okay, not by study, not by learning, studying, just by your own experience. How do you think about this?
The triple gem, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, right? So taking refuge to it.
Mm.
I think there is like a certain level of faith maybe that you
Mm-hmm.
need inside it. And when you have this faith, then you start to look, right? You start to explore.
Mm-hmm.
You want to learn it. And I think those three things like Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, they are going together. So you really need those three things. And I think I asked Luang Pina Long Chai how to build up like faith, and
Mm.
he said that it's very important to have like a good environment, to have good friends that support you in the way.
Mm.
And this is like the Sangha. I felt that in I monastery, when you have the people, they go together, they walk this way together, then the face is like very like uplifted. And yeah, and then it's more the faith is still there and growing, but you also start to experience that that it is like true what what the Buddha is talking you. That is not longer like only faith or only believing. It's like experiencing the thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Now, thank you for sharing. Okay, your experience. Okay, it's your experience because when we take the tribalisms as the refuge now, I want everyone to understand. Maybe it's not the you understand the refuge we protect you now. The as like a guards, okay, we protect you, but we just think about maybe the real truth, okay, the real truth, the real condition, okay. So if you take the refuge now, the Buddha Dhamma Sangha as the refuge, but you still don't practice the Dhamma, okay, you still, for example, we talk about like a be drunken, drinking a lot of alcohol, okay, whatever, okay, now. So that I think Dhamma, okay, Dhamma or the tradition also don't protect you, okay, now. Okay, thank you very much now for the challenge your experience, okay, now. Okay, and so now we're going through the maybe the details of the Uposatha, okay, and why we need to practice the Uposatha, and what the benefits, okay, we will get from practicing Uposatha, because Uposatha not only the even okay the lay people, okay, even the lay people also they also can practice the Uposatha now. Actually, our whole course, okay, concerning about the Uposatha. Yeah, actually, from the beginning, I just thought of, oh, how can I took only the Uposatha topic for the whole courses? Okay, I mean that for the 14, 15 time talking about only the Uposatha. How is possible to take really long time like that? Okay, maybe we can discuss. Okay, we can discuss more about this. Okay, when you whatever you learn. Okay, maybe you have to learn to until we understand. Okay, it. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm going to share another slide now. Oh, stop. Sharing, sharing. Share screen, share, and then this one, this one, second one. Okay, this is about the significance. Okay, significance of Uposatha. Okay, we talk about the significance of the Uposatha in Buddhism. Okay, why we in our lifetime, okay, in our lifetime, especially the lay people, okay, the lay people can practice it now. But for the monks, okay, of course, now for the monks, they also have for uh their own, okay, they have their own ways to develop themselves, to practice themselves. But Uposatha also the kind of precept that under their Vinaya, under the monk Vinaya, the monk also, for example, they also have to practice like a retreat. Okay, for example, they do like a meditation retreat or whatever. Okay, according to their Vinaya. But for us, okay, for as the lay people, okay, as the lay person, Uposatha is kind of like one of the most important wholesome, okay, practice for the lay people. So uh this time, okay, the time that you if you have a chance, okay, if you have a chance to practice the Uposatha, it means that you suspend your worldly activities, okay, you suspend your worldly activity. Like like in Thailand, the people, most of the people, they do farming, okay, they do farming. And in India, okay, in India as the Buddhist country, okay, I mean that in the past, okay, the place where the Buddha uh was born, okay, in India, Nepal, like that, okay. In the past, of course, the people their occupations, they do farming, okay. Now, right now, maybe we just changed after the industry revolution, okay, so we change from our farming to like the other occupations, like a business, okay. You have maybe when we use the word business can be any kind of works, okay. So during the Uposatha times, okay, you can suspend, okay, you can suspend your farming, your business, and then focus on the spiritual purification. Okay, spiritual purification. During this time, okay, during Uposatha times, okay, actually we have different time, different periods of the Uposatha, okay, and whatever time you practice, it means that you, for example, one day or 2 day Uposatha, you just pause, stop working for some time, okay. Whatever you work right now, yeah, usually we want to get, or we want to, that we call material gain, okay, for our material gain, okay. uh, yeah, of course we need to survive now, we need to lead our life at the lay peoples. Yeah, it's a little bit different from the monks, okay. The monks, their life depending on the people, okay, like a monk in Thailand, the monk, they go for alms every morning, okay. But for the peoples, okay, for the lay peoples, now maybe you cannot do like that because your life is different from the monk's life. The monk life considered as a holy life, okay, holy life. Now they uh their way of life is different from us, okay. And the monks in Thailand, okay, the monks in Thailand, they don't do farming, okay, they don't do farming, they don't do like a business, okay, business or any kind of like a agricultural thing like the lay people, okay. The monks, they they their life depending on the people life. The people, if the peoples now they have a prosperous life, maybe it also can support the monks, okay. If the peoples they are suffer, okay, with their living, with their food, the monk also have or maybe tough life too, okay? Because the monk's life depending on other people's, okay? But for us, for the lay people, okay, the lay people or upasika, or okay, we cannot go for alms, okay? No one will offer our foods to give our foods, okay? So that's why we have to work, okay? We have to work. But even we working, okay, even we work, for uposatha, at least maybe once a week, once a month, okay? If you can do uposatha, like Thai people, okay, the Thai people. But right now, as I have seen, okay, as I have seen in Thailand, okay, those who observe or those who undertake uposatha, only only the old people, okay, only the old people, because the old people, they don't work the animal, okay, maybe they are retired like that. Maybe someone will say that, okay, because they don't do work, okay, they are retired like that, that's why they have time to do it. But if we talk about like that, okay, yeah, maybe I will wait until I'm getting old like that, okay, and I will wait until I'm retired, so I can do uposat, okay, I can preserve, I can observe, okay, I can observe uposatha like that. But you know, if you are waiting, okay, if you are waiting for that time, if you are waiting for quite a long time, okay, if you're not too old right now, okay, as I also observe, okay, as I also observe, yeah, it's good, okay, it's good for the lay people who come to the temples and they observe uposatha uh at least once a week, okay, now, or 2 times a week or whatever, okay, that's good for them, okay, that's good for them, because they don't worry about their busy life, they don't worry about taking care of their grandchildren like that. When they stay in the temple, they can avoid noisy life like that, okay. But in fact, I found that, okay, I found that in those age, for example, up to 60 years old, 70 years old, even, okay, 80 years old, okay, they come to practice uposatha in the temple. You know what I have observed? Some of them really difficult to what, for example, if the monks give a sermon, okay, give a sermon, oh yeah, it's, yeah, for example, 1 hour sermon, okay, listen half an hour sermon, okay, yes, now according to their body, okay, now that we talk about the physicals now, readiness, okay, now maybe they are not ready, okay, they are not ready to listen to the Dhamma. Maybe they cannot think more. You know that when we getting age, okay, getting old, our brain doesn't work a lot, right? Even though our body, okay, I observe that they can meditate, they can practice meditation, maybe not really long time, okay, not really long time, according to that, according to the physical condition, right? So yeah, right now I'm talking about, okay, I'm talking about, yeah, you can do it, okay, you can practice uposatha in that time, okay, in that maybe the time you are retired, okay. But for me, I think this maybe it's too late, okay. Even though it's too late, maybe it's better doing nothing, okay. Nah, even though it's too late. But as right now, okay, as we are not really old, okay, as we are not really old, maybe you can think about this too, okay. Well, when we talk about uposatha, So this, okay, this Uposatha, this part of peace and calm is seen as the supreme happiness in Buddhism. So lay people eagerly look forward to this opportunity to cleanse their minds of defilements. It means that for those, okay, for those who like to practice, okay, they think, okay, this is a really good time of mine, okay, to find peace in my mind that I can practice Uposatha to clean our minds, okay. At least, okay, at least if anyone think like that, okay, yeah, I like to say anumotana, okay, because it means that you are really close to uh the Buddha teachings, and you are really close to the maybe even though to attain, okay, the Buddha, the enlightenment, okay. Now, because if you
Okay.
have this kind of mind, at least now you are ready, okay, you are ready to practice. Actually, when we talk about Uposatha, okay, the Uposatha, it's not just only happen, or not just only occur in the Buddha times, okay. The Uposatha also have like a origins in the pre-Buddhist tradition, okay. This also used to practice before the Buddha times, okay. The practice of Uposatha predates the time of the Buddha, especially they have like a reference in the ancient text, like a Gangamara Chataka, okay. This is from the Sangamala Chataka commentary. When you study the Tipitaka, right, we have the real teaching of the Buddha, okay, and we also have like a commentary, okay. The commentary, this is from the Buddha disciples, okay. Now this come from the Gangamara Shataka. Now also talk about the lay people. They observe Uposatha by fasting and engaging in religious activity for maybe some days, okay, for their usually they count the Ruram, okay, the Ruram, the Ruram month, for the lunar month now. As the Westerner now, how do you know the lunar month? In Thai, yeah, in Thai we have the calendar. We have the calendars now, solar and lunar. Okay, lunar. Okay, we have solar and lunar months now. And how you know about the lunar months? Messi, how do you know? Do you have the calendar like a lunar month? Do you have it?
The mic, Macy.
Microphone.
Microphone.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yes, actually, like in our calendar, the lunar month is the same as the Chinese.
As a Chinese, okay.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. So in Singapore, most of our calendar they have the English one, and then the small little one at the side it says that like the first day, second day, third day. Yeah. So if it's the full moon, it says
Mhm.
it's the 15th day.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we do know, but we only know like Chinese, we practice like my mom and dad, we have practiced like the first day and the 15th day, they take vegetarian. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So only the first day and the 15th day. But when I go to Thailand, I find that there is like the like in the middle between the first and the 15th day, and the 15th to the first day, there is like Buddha day also. So that one we are not too sure.
Yeah.
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 So
In Thailand, okay, we have the Rura, okay, we have the Runa, okay, we have the Runa month, and we consider about the like a waxing moon, like we have waxing moon, waning moon, the 8th day, okay, eighth day, and 15, okay, 15 day. Sometimes can be 14, right? Usually 8 day and 15 day, okay, both waxing moon and waning moon, okay. And we know it because our calendar, okay, we have both, okay. We know this is Buddhist holiday, okay. For example, like a Buddhist university, we are close at the Buddhist holy day. Okay, we know this like the 15, right? The waxing moon or the waning moon, like that. Okay. Uh, you will see like a Thai calendar. For the Buddhist holiday, there will be the Buddha image. Okay, the Buddha picture. Okay. On the calendar. Okay, we know that. Okay, today is the Buddhist holiday, like that. Okay, now. But yeah, like the Westerner, I'm not sure the how do you know, how do you count the lunar month? Hegel or Laurent now, Lawrence now, how do you know about this?
Okay, for me, it's I had just asked Google.
You just ask, right?
Yeah, I
It's
just asked Google,
uh,
and
uh,
I wanted to say that um, the rainy season started when while I was at I monastery, right? And Lumpi Narongchai, he gave like a speech. He gave
uh-huh,
like Dhamma lesson during on that night, and it impressed me so much that I thought that, okay, now I'm a monk on that day, but
mm,
I will not stay for the whole rainy season, but I want to increase my in my practice during that time.
mm,
So I tell myself that I want to meditate more. I want to keep up, like waking up at 4:30
mm,
and starting with 1 hour meditation for the rainy season. And one thing is that on Uposatha days, I want to keep like 8 precepts for
mm-hmm.
at least for the rainy season. Yeah. So this is like very interesting that you come up with the topic now.
Ah,
And I just checked yesterday that for the next week is on Monday, right? The Uposatha day.
yeah, both of-
So I would like to ask you the question that how do you do that, like keeping the 8 precepts? Is it like a really like formal that I have to go for myself through this like small ceremony where I recite all the 8 precepts? Or is it like I'm just thinking about myself, okay, today I'm keeping 8 precepts? Or do I have to speak it out loud, do like making this small ceremony to start it and like also to ending it? What are your thoughts about that?
okay. Yeah, sorry, I try to hear your voice. Okay. I can hear the messy voice now. Okay. Better.
Oh,
I
sorry.
have actually I use speaker, okay, with my laptops now, but I still hear your voice softly. Actually I hear you ask me the question about the password, but I cannot hear it clearly about that. Okay. I try
Hmm.
to volume up, okay, my laptops.
Maybe I could write the question.
Mhm. Okay, maybe you can write the question, okay? Can you write
Okay.
the question? Uh,
Okay.
but I can hear, okay. I can hear the message, whatever you say now. But for Heiko, I hear some, okay, because I have problem with the speaker, okay, the speaker. Okay. Yeah, you can focus, okay, your questions, okay, about Uposatha that I just heard that you talk about like a Monday. Actually, this Monday in Thailand, okay, in Thailand will be the 8th, okay, the waxing moon, okay, the 8th waxing moon, and at waxing moon they don't, okay, the monks they don't go for uposatha, okay, uposatha, okay. Actually, for uposatha, for the monks reciting, okay, the monk they will recite their Vinaya, okay, every 15, okay, 15 days, I mean that of the waxing moon, okay, waxing moon. So it's mean that like a next week on 19, okay, 19 will be 15, okay, 15 of the waxing moon. Okay, 15th day of the waxing moon. Now, the 19. Okay, I mean that next. I mean that this Sunday will be the 8th of the waxing moon. The monk, they don't go for reciting their Vinaya. That also we call the monk, they go for uposat. But uposat for the monk is not like the lay person uposat. Okay, uposat for the lay people is mean that you just take a vow. Okay, now to keep the precept, to observe, to undertake the precept for how many days, depending on, okay, but maybe for 1 day, 1 night. Now, it can be every Buddhist holiday in Thailand. Okay, now like before, if number the 8th of the waxing moon on 12th. Okay, so the people, they will go to the temples maybe on the 11th. Now, maybe some of them will go on 11th to prepare to observe uposatha. And after that, at the Monday or on 12th or the 8th day of the waxing moon. Okay, they practice observe uposatha for a whole day, and maybe the next day they just go back home like that. Okay, now, so usually in Thailand, okay, they observe they undertake uposatha now on the Buddhist holiday or before the Buddhist holiday. Okay, Buddhist holiday, like I told you, that this Monday on the 8th, the 8th date. Okay, the 8th day of the waxing moon, that also Buddhist holiday now. Okay, they especially in Buddhist land. Okay, in Buddhist land, the Thai people, they go to the temple. Okay, to observe this, the uposatha. Okay, and then after this, okay, after yeah, I talk about the pre-Buddhist tradition. This means that uposatha they practice before the Buddha's time. And after that, okay, the Buddha have for like they set the regulation. Okay, or they have like the kind of practice or a tradition for those who want to practice now. So when the Buddha times, okay, he formalized the Uposatha practice. Okay, and he also give like the eightfold, okay, the eightfold precept and act of going on the fields. Now, the eightfold precept, actually we use the word eightfold precepts. Eightfold precepts is mean that they have to practice these 8 precepts, not just only one, any of them. Okay, they have to practice all. Now, okay, usually you have 5 precepts, right? The 5 precepts, maybe you don't say like a five-fold precepts. If you practice 5-4 precepts, you have to practice all precept. You cannot say I take only the first one, second one. I don't take I don't take the fifth one, like that. Okay, this is we call like a 5-folds, right? But that's why the precept, okay, the precept depending on your readiness. Okay, if you think that you are ready, okay, to practice, to observe the precept, you can practice all 5 precepts. Now, if you take this kind of precept, so you intentionally practice all the precept, and you not going to violate any of the precepts. Okay, but usually in Thai we have like the word in Pali word, when we request for the precept, they use the word like a visung. Okay, when they ask for the precept from the monk, we have Pali word like a visung. What is that mean? Visung is mean that separate. Okay, they separate the precept. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. Okay, And if you violate any precept, you don't violate all the precepts, okay? But if you don't use the word visung, okay, now it means that you take all, like a fivefold precept. And maybe if the first any one of them violate, it seems like you destroy all the precept like that, okay, for those who practice now. So that's why people, they prefer to take a vow from the monk, like, okay, I prefer to take like a visung like that, okay. Yeah, maybe I can practice uh 4 of them now. I sometime maybe if I'm hitless, okay, maybe I will violate any one of them, okay. This is it possible, okay. So now we talk about especially those who go to the temple to take precept. The word like of eightfold precept is mean that you have to take all. You cannot take any one of them, or you cannot take any 7 or 5 of them like that. Have to be 8 precepts. Okay. So this Ubosata now, right now, many Buddhists they practice up to until okay the present time, okay, especially in Buddhist country, okay, like I have been to Sri Lanka. The people in Sri Lanka also they observe the precepts of the Uposatha, okay, and Myanmar, I think maybe the people in Myanmar too, okay, they observe or practice precepts, the eightfold precept. Actually, the precepts now, there are like a 2 types of Uposatha, okay. Usually the text describe 2 forms of Uposatha, like the pre-Buddhist version. Now, pre-Buddhist version, Uposatha just focus on like a fasting. Uposatha is mean that, okay, so they have to eat now, in the morning time, or maybe 1 time, or maybe 2 times, but they don't eat, okay, they don't eat after lunchtime, okay, after lunchtime. So it's mean that in the pre-Buddhist versions now, they values they understand that, okay, taking the Uposatha is mean fasting, okay, fasting. So if they practice seriously, okay, for fasting, okay, fasting. But for the Buddha time, okay, the Buddha version, okay, for this, they practice with the Eightfold Precept. And for the Eightfold Precept may include fasting, okay, fasting will be one of the precepts. Now, in the Buddha pre-Buddhist version, okay, pre-Buddhist version, just okay, focus on this now, do fasting, because they believe that fasting maybe can help them maybe to like making kind of merit, or maybe it's good for their health or whatever, okay. Now, but right now, okay, the for this time, okay, both even fastings and eightfold precept also practice now for especially Buddhist followers, okay, in order to make their mind clean, or make their mind heal at that time. When we talk about Uposatha now, maybe you can find, okay, that according to the teachings, or maybe in the Tipitaka, we talk about this kind of Uposatha now, okay. These 3 Uposatha divided by usual, okay, that is usual Uposatha. Pati, okay, Chakra, Pati Chakra Uposatha, and Patihariya. Patihariya Uposatha, okay, how are they different, okay, for this Uposatha? For the used to Uposatha, this can be like the common one, or the standard Uposatha. That the Buddhist followers, the lay followers practice now, because this also they don't take much time, and they can do it because they also can do their work, Okay, they can work and they also can find time to practice. So this the usual uposatha usually is occur like in Thailand. Okay, on the 8th day, 15 days of the waxing moon and the waning moon that I told you. Okay, like next on 12th. Okay, actually in Thailand on 12th, this is Master Day. Okay, 12th Master Day. That also the Buddhist holiday. Buddhist holiday because that day uh is the 8th day. Okay, 8th day of the waxing moon. Okay, 8th day of the waxing moon. And in Buddhist land time, okay, the people they go to the temple and they undertake, okay, they undertake uposatha. Okay, they undertake the uposatha on the 8th day, okay, of the waxing moon. So this will be the I think this is the 2nd day of the month. Before that, they practice the on 4th, okay, on 4th of August. That also the Uposatha day, okay, the in the waning moon 15, okay, that day the 4th of August in Thailand. Okay, I right now I have the calendar. Okay, I have calendar. I try to show you how do they count the 4 days. Okay, 4 days. Usually the 4th of August the on the lunar month, okay, calendar, it was the 15th day of the waning moon. Okay, 15th day of the waning moon. And on Monday, okay, Monday will be the 8th days of the waxing moon. Okay, waxing moon. So they also practice uposatha. And next after that, okay, after that will be the 15th 15th date, okay, 15th day of the waxing moon again. Okay, that will be the third time, the 3rd day of this month, and the last day of this month will be on Wednesday. Okay, actually it changed. Okay, it changed from maybe uh last week Sunday, and this Monday will be this week Monday, and this still Monday, and the week after will be Tuesday. Okay, it's changed like this according to the Runa month, Runa calendar. Okay, so it's mean that 4 days. Okay, 4 days. Now this is usual uposatha. Okay, usual uposatha that the people, like the people in Thailand, they observe the uposatha day. Okay, and then for those, okay, for those who want to, who have time, okay, for those who have time, uh yeah, when I'm talking about the time, okay, when I'm talking about the time, even the Thai people, okay, Thai people, those who are not retired, if the Uposatha day is not in accordance to the weekend, okay, weekends, I mean that Saturday and Sunday, yes, they maybe they cannot observe Uposatha day like a Monday, right? Monday, actually in Thailand, this Monday will be public holiday because it's Master Day. The okay, the late Queen, okay, I mean the Queen, okay, the King Mother, okay, the King Mother Day. So usually, yeah, this day, if Monday, like this public holiday, they can go to temple to observe the Uposatha day. But next Monday on 19, okay, is not holiday, it's not public holiday. So yeah, they cannot observe Uposatha day because they have to work, right? Actually, it's not convenient, okay, if we count according to the lunar month like this, because it's not in accordance with the like a national, okay, the national or even the international day, because right now in Thailand we accept the like the weekends. Now the weekend days will be like a Saturday and Sunday, so our holiday will be Saturday and Sunday. So that's why if they have to observe the Uposatha day, the weekday maybe is not the good day, not the good time. Otherwise they have to uh, stop working for one day like that. Okay, but okay, now anyway I just talk about this because I want you to know what are the Uposatha days, how many days like that. And next one we call okay, Paticha, okay, but Patichakara Uposatha, okay, a Patichakara Uposatha is an extended the Uposatha. They observe this Uposatha for 3 days. Okay, 3 days now. 3 days means the days of acceptance. Okay, the day of acceptance. Also, maybe they have the ceremony. Just get ready, prepare. Okay, for the acceptance day. Okay, and after that, okay, for example, the seventh will be the seventh day will be the acceptance day, right? And then the eighth day will be the day of practice, and the ninth day will be the days of completion, like that. Okay, this is called Patichakara. Okay, Patichakara Uposatha. It means that 3 days. Okay, 3 days. Now, for those who can, okay, who can practice, who can observe, they will do this now for Patichakara Uposatha 3 days now. And after that, now for those lay, okay, yeah, right now I just focus on lay people, okay, lay peoples who don't worry about doing works, okay, doing your works now. They can do this Patihariya, okay, Patihariya Uposatha. Oh, this Patihariya Uposatha is kind of like a very special Uposatha that they have to observe for 4 months during the rainy season. Okay. Why they talk about the rainy season? Okay, rainy season. Actually, for the country, okay, the country that they do farming, that they do agriculture, right? Agriculture. For rainy season is a good season for the people to do their farmings, okay? Nah. But for this 4 months during this rainy season, for those who still do their like a farmings now, yes, of course, it's also the hard time for them, okay, to practice to do it, okay, because during that time, they have to do their works, a lot of works now. But for those who can spend their time during that time, it means that they have free time to do it. Okay, even though they don't have free time, but they just sacrifice. Okay, they sacrifice their life, they sacrifice their time to practice this. Usually, it's from like the 8th month to the 12th month of the lunar calendar. Okay, this is for 3 months now. 3 months. Oh, sorry, it's 4 months. Okay, 8, 9. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from 8 to 12. Patihariya Uposatha. Now, so this is the Uposatha. Now, of course, the more you practice, the more you observe, preserve the precept, and the more you practice to purify your mind. Okay, so I think you can improve your more life. Okay, Messi, I will check. So You have some questions? Okay. I will check chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, actually, I would like to check the 3 days. So any 3 days, if we observe continuously 3 days, then it become the middle one, right?
Yeah, middle one. Yeah.
I see, I see.
Mm.
So because it says that the acceptance and the actual and the completion, but what
Mm.
if on the normal Uposatha day, which is only 1 day,
Yeah, only
so
one day.
so the acceptance, the actual, and the completion all in 1 day also can.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. One day is maybe one day can means they go to the temple. They go to the temple in the morning. Okay, then and they observe the precept. Okay, they just ask for the precept from the monks. Okay, in the morning and they practice the whole day and they usually like in Thailand, okay, they do like this. They come in the morning on the like a Buddhist holiday, okay, in the morning, and after that they stay for a night, okay, and they leave in the morning the next day. Usually they do like this, okay, for one day. But because you can count one day is mean that 24 hours, right? One day is not 24 hours. But some, okay, maybe some they may practice just only that like the daytime, right? In the morning time to the evening time, like that. But maybe it's not completed 24 hours like that, okay. Usually Thai people, okay, they come in the morning, so on the Buddhist holiday, and after that they stay for a night, okay, at the in the temples, okay, and in the morning they just leave, okay, the temples like that, okay. Usually it will be like that for one day, okay, for one day.
I see.
Uposatha.
So the 1 day has to be 24 hours.
Yeah. One day is like a count like that, okay. Now,
And
according to
I see. I also have another question that is same with Heiko, as in like if let's say we are at home, if we don't go to the temple, but we would like to keep like maybe 8 precept. Yeah. So
ah
what do we do? Do we just in front of the Buddha image and we
yeah.
just say,
Actually, I think many, okay, I think some people also they do like that because they are not it's not convenient for them maybe to go to the temple, or it's not convenient for them because they don't have a monk, okay, to prescribe, okay, to give them the 8 precept like that. After that, they can take a vow by themselves, and maybe they just say maybe they just take the temperature as the refuge, right? And after that, they just recite the eightfold precept, right? And they can practice like this at home. But why they should go to the temple? Why not at home? Actually, I think the reason, okay, the reason of this because maybe staying at home is not uh convenient for someone, right? Because maybe sometimes you will hear like a noisy sound, okay, from your however your family members, okay. Now maybe for example, when they cook, the smells of the food will disturb you. Maybe you're not patient enough like that. Okay, to fast, right? To do fasting like that. Okay, that's why. Okay, go to the temples, do together. Okay, everyone are equal like that. Okay, so that's why in the temple it's convenient, right, to do it. Okay, but also when they go to the temple, the monk will come to give a sermon, okay, and they get advantage from that. But maybe you will argue, okay, right now because our technology, maybe I can set the time to listen to the Dhamma, okay, maybe for an hour, 1 hour from the video clips, or yeah, also I think that also the good way, because when whatever we want to do good, okay, we shouldn't have excuse, right? We shouldn't have excuse. Okay, it's our problems. So there are a lot of obstacles like that. Okay, okay, good question. Okay, good question. You asked this because yeah, yes,
Oh, I
yeah,
have one more question.
yeah. What is?
Actually, because if let's say me and my husband, we actually went to the temple and
Mm,
then we keep 8 precept when we do meditation. So the third precept is Abramacharya.
mm,
So because there was one time whereby I was walking with my husband to go for lunch.
mm,
So out of common practice, usually we'll just hold hand when we walk.
uh-huh,
Yeah, so
uh-huh.
is that breaking the precept?
Actually, a brahmacharya, the word, okay. Actually, in Thailand, they take like a brahmacharya, okay, a brahmacharya, and usually the third precept of the five precept, like kame sumichachara, right? Kame sumichacharya, okay. And for a brahmacharya, okay, a brahmacharya, how is different from the kame sumichachara, right? Actually, the words of the Game Sumichajara, that maybe English translation like no, like a sexual misconduct, right? So sexual misconduct is mean that it is concerning about you are not honest, right? With your husband or wife like that. Okay, this is sexual misconduct. And but a brahmacharya, so even though your wife, okay, so even though a wife or husband, right, if you usually when you take a vow, okay, like in the temple, okay, for this precept, okay, so a brahmacharya is mean that you for wives and husbands, right? That they can have like a sexual intercourse like that. But this is focused on this. But I don't think that just only holding hands or just doing this kind of thing that is will be like a violate the precept, okay? Because but yeah, I think the according to maybe the people eyes, okay, maybe they may think like that, but according to the precept, I don't think this is the violating the precept, okay. Yeah, okay, because maybe we have to know, violating the precept is mean that okay, in this time when you intentionally, okay, take a vow uh during this time a brahmacharya, the word brahmacharya is mean that to refrain, okay, from like a have like a sexual intercourse, okay, during this time, okay. So that this is my answer, okay. If it's holding hands,
It's
it's
okay.
not, okay, it's not, but uh depending on the culture, right? The culture or the tradition of the people, according to their eyes, maybe they think they consider it improper like that, okay, like that, okay. Now, okay, this is
Because
my
I forgot already. So like yeah, because usually when we walk, we'll just hold hand. So suddenly, did I break the precept? Yeah.
ah
Yeah, and
oh
Heiko have one question. Yeah.
yes.
So just in case, if let's say he says that how do we get out of 8 precept properly? Like after the Uposatha day, so
Mm,
after 24 hours. So
mm.
do we also take if we are not taking 8 precept anymore, so we are changing to 5. So do we need to chant again, like Panatipata,
Yeah.
take the
It's
5?
actually it's like that. According to like our practice. Okay, we have like a Pali word. Okay, to say. Okay, we have Pali word to say that. Okay, right now, we want to stop. Okay, from observing the eightfold precepts, and right now we're going to turn to our five precepts like that. Okay, take a vow again. Okay, for the five precepts like that. Okay, now. But usually they have like a Pali word. But for me, okay, even though you don't know the Pali words, okay, you just take a vow, okay, now by yourself, okay, right now that okay, the time's enough for 8 for precept because I have to do my business, or it's not convenient, okay, to observe the Eightfold Precept like that, okay. That I think is enough, okay, for according to our intention to do it, okay. But sometimes Thai, like a Thai tradition, they just really focusing on like the rituals, okay. Sometimes really they take really long times about this, okay. But for me, okay, I think our intention, okay, our mind is more important, okay, to do. It seems like some of you would like to ask more, like talking about Lao, the precept. Let me check about, okay. Lawrence asked we would have question regarding taking a precept for us. Just told people like old farmer have this for cultivate fields, but now just go Google for me. Okay, yeah, I think yeah. Old people like old farmer have this for cultivate the field. Like yeah, I think the like you said again, like you said, it's even in Buddhist country like Thailand, okay, like Thailand, when we go to the temples, okay, but both no, those who observe the Uposatha, okay, a precept, they are old people, okay, not not many the people like you, okay, Messi, okay, not people who people like you can do it, okay, can do it, and actually it's really hard to do it, and according to, I think maybe according to their belief too, because maybe they believe that, okay, right now I'm not old, okay, I'm not old, okay, do both are for old people like that. But for my experience, okay, for my experience, practicing Uposatha is not easy, okay, especially for aging people, okay, because they need to do meditation, they have to not only go to the temple and sleep like that, okay, they also have to practice. But you know, when they're getting old, right, so it's not easy, right, to walk, right? I saw that sometimes, yeah. The monks, when they teach the old people, okay, maybe it's like a doing meditation, maybe 5 minutes, okay. Now sitting and then have to change now the position like that, okay. Now, so if you are if you are waiting for that time, okay, that for me, uh I think for me it's too late, okay. But as I said, okay, too late is better than doing nothing, okay.
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 I'm sorry. It's
Yes.
my text is just for the lunar calendar.
Lawrence now.
Yes, my text I've sent is just a remark for the lunar calendar,
The
for
calendar.
the moon, for the moon calendar.
For the calendar, okay, the Runa,
Yes,
okay, for the
yes.
Runa calendar. Maybe I think this needs to, yeah, I think we can adapt, okay, the like a Westerner, okay, the Western people, maybe the Runa calendar, or Runa month is not suitable for them. I think for my idea, okay, for my understanding, okay, even your convenient time, okay, like the weekend stay, right? The weekend day, Saturday, Sunday, holiday. I think you can take a vow, okay, you can take a vow now, because uh the something, I think maybe sometime, okay, sometime the tradition, okay, the tradition, they have to consider uh the times, maybe also have to consider with the tradition with the others, okay. Now, like in like you are in Europe, okay, now you are in Europe, uh for the Luna month, Luna calendar, maybe it's you don't have that, or maybe difficult for you to practice to do it, okay? But I think we can adapt it, okay? We can adapt it. For example, like a Lawrence, okay? Maybe you can like take a phone on Friday nights now, if you want to keep practice, right, for 3 days like that. I think this also is applicable, so like we can apply in, because it's depending on what you do, depending on what your intention, okay? But like maybe like a Thai traditions, okay? Thai tradition, as a Buddhist country, we still have this lunar month, okay? We still practice this now. The monks also now, they like for this day, okay, for this like a Buddhist holiday, like the Buddhist educational institute now, they stop, okay, they stop working, stop teaching this day, because they opened the chance for the people to come to the temple to make merit, and to maybe to accept to request for Uposatha. So actually in Thailand we can practice like this, okay? Now, but according to the other culture, according to your country, I think now if you want to do Uposatha, I think maybe we can adapt it, okay? We can adapt it. Okay. Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, now, okay. You say that I want to say just the old people in France, they have access to the lunar month. Okay, now it mean that, okay, it mean that the old people, they know, okay, they know about this lunar month. But I think this generation, okay, this new generation, they may not know about the lunar month. But yeah, you can find the answer from Google's, okay? Nah, easy. Okay, now, so what's time now? Sorry. Maybe the others, teacher weddings. Okay, Achan. I'm not sure right now, Achan, Richard already came. Okay. We continue. Okay, sorry. I don't look at the time. So now you're going to have the other subject. Okay, we continue. Okay, we continue about it. So we've continued about the story. Okay, the story in the past. Are there any story behind Uposatha? Okay, and what about the fruit or the effect of practicing Uposatha? Okay, we talk about this the next time. Okay. Right now, okay, you still stay here, right? So I'm have to take a leave, okay, because I stand overtime, okay. Okay, everyone. คุณลักครับ สวัสดีครับ นมัสการครับนะ
Thank you.
Thank you. Sawadee krap.
โอเคสวัสดีครับ
Thank you.
leave